I didn't know about this lens is the intricacies of the build. It only took me a quick Reddit search to fall down that rabbit hole. Before we buy this lens, let me explain to you what I've learned and save you some time. Here's a more in-depth article if you're a little more curious. It's a 58mm lens on a M42 mount. What does a full-frame camera do to a lens that's not full-frame? I really don't know. I've looked everywhere on the internet and I can't find anything definitive to back myself. But you see this little symbol right here? This indicates where and who made the lens. Oh, you mean one 44-2 isn't the same as another 44-2? Yeah, I also once made this assumption. On YouTube, people just say the Helios 44-2. They don't mention the other 50 variations of the lens. The 44, the 44-3, the 44-M2, M3, M4, M5. So why are there so many? Are they any different? Do you need all of them? What do you really need to know? The consensus seems to be that the new factory versions of the Valdai are the worst versions. The consensus is that the older ones, more or less, are more desirable. We're talking about character, sharpness, and color. Here's a thorough video by Simon who has access to way more lenses and doing the proper test that it does deserve. Be aware of all these variations. Getting a proper vibe from the community, I knew I didn't want any of these. I wanted a KMZ. Drop by the vintage lenses subreddit, they're pretty helpful. Keeping a good eye on eBay and sifting through all the auctions, you'll see many people don't really know the value of their 44-2s, both over and under, at least according to the vintage lens community. I did eventually find a KMZ that is a 44-2 coming out of Eastern Europe, which does check out considering the origins. Check your thrift stores and swap meets for vintage glass. People are getting lucky with finding pretty cool glass. Of course, once you get a hold of one, don't forget you'll need a mount converter. I found this one pretty cheap on eBay. I've seen people buy more expensive ones on Amazon. I honestly don't know what those ones give you that this one doesn't. It's already an all-manual lens, so I'm aware of my potential ignorance here. I just wanted to get this on the camera without any fuss. I have a side handle with a focus wheel that does the job. Otherwise, you're doing this all manual, and you already knew that with Blackmagic cameras. I didn't want to mess with the color too much just to allow the lens to do its job. So I have a simple CST, just some basic color correction, and then an ODT on the out. In my case, it's B-RAW wide gamut with the film Gen 5, but there's Sony here and everything. You could go further back and grab the lens that this lens was based on. People do really like the look of that. I just can't afford it. And do note, these opinions come from very specialized communities. Many will buy one of the newer lenses and never notice a difference. I clearly am happy with the results of the one I bought.